Camera, action! Hi there, another story from
Fitzroy Island.
Fitzroy Island with Carmen's Australian Stories, and today we are reading
Oh, seriously. Tahlia the Tortoise Finds the Way Home by Claire Rayler, and the illustrations are by Danielle Sink. Now, Claire Rayler is one of my teacher friend's friends, so this read is for her. Oh, and for Lucy. Sorry, Lucy.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, it says, yes, to Samson. My handsome godson, enjoy reading this fun book and looking at the colourful pictures. Claire, so it's even personally signed. Must be a good book. Jake put Tahlia the tortoise in her new favourite place, the garden. Only yesterday Tahlia had been in a bag in a shop where there was nothing to look at but other tortoises looking back at her. In Jake's garden there were many new things to look at. Tahlia even liked the sound of the word garden, especially when Jake said it as he gently placed her down on the green ground below. She knew that the green stuff under her feet was grass and the colourful things at the edges were flowers, as she had talked about gardens with the other animals in the shop. She wanted to explore a little more today, but not very far. She knew Jake would be back to get her later. She looks very happy in the garden. Jake had given Tahlia a water bowl and a big lettuce leaf. She took a little nibble just near the edge. Oh, yummy, she said, then set off at a slow plod to enjoy the garden. Tortoises aren't very fast, are they, Luce?
No.
Tahlia could feel the sun on her shell and the wet grass under her feet. She could see the flowers, red ones and yellow ones, dancing in the morning sun. Suddenly, she spotted something with a shell, a bit like hers, but slimy. Look, she said aloud. The snail slid along the grass, and Tahlia followed her for a while, curious about this creature that was nothing like her other animal friends. She squeezed under some big bushy leaves to watch the snail pass, then followed a little longer as he wove his way through the grass and flowers. Then he disappeared. Where did he go? She asked herself. She couldn't see him anywhere. Ooh, she said, distracted by some lovely purple flowers. Maybe she wanted to eat the flowers. Tahlia got close enough to the flowers to breathe in their sweet scent, then nearly jumped out of her shell as a butterfly raced by. Wow, what a lovely place, Tahlia laughed, feeling very peaceful, but looking forward to seeing Jake again soon. So if you've been living in a shop for a long time, you might be a little bit scared too, being let out into the open garden. As she turned to look for him, she made a terrible realization. This wasn't her own garden. Where am I, and how did I get here? She worried. Have you ever been lost somewhere? It's a little bit scary when you get lost. We were just out snorkeling all around the reef, weren't we, Luce? And we had to be careful to stay together because it's very easy with those flippers to get lost out in the sea, isn't it?
We saw a turtle.
We did see a turtle and we saw some beautiful fish as well, didn't we?
I named the turtle Jeffrey.
Did you? She looked down at the grass. Oh no, Jake's garden has a greener grass than this, she thought. She tried to spot the red and yellow flowers. Oh no, this garden's flowers are only purple. Tears began to run down her cheeks and her nose started dripping. I'm lost, she cried out loud. Tahlia took a deep breath and thought really hard. What do I do now? She wiped her eyes and nose. I am okay, she chanted. So if you're ever getting upset or worried or you can't find anyone, the first thing you should do is just relax and breathe. She began to take small steps to retrace her path. She went back past the purple flowers, then squeezed back under the big bushy leaves. As she got braver, her steps got bigger. She went as fast as a tortoise can, which isn't very fast. Not too far in front of her was something she recognized. Aha, she sighed. It was her little bowl of water and her lettuce leaf, with a little nibble taken out of it, just near the edge. Hooray! As Tahlia caught her breath, a hand swooped down and picked her up. Jake gave her a big kiss on her warm shell. "Where did you go?" he asked. "Did you go past the hedge, hey?" Tahlia looked up at his face and felt very relieved to be safely back with her special friend, Jake. She yawned and closed her eyes, dreaming of fluttering flowers and new garden friends as she drifted off to sleep. Only one thing troubled her. She quietly thought to herself, "What's a hedge?" What is a hedge? What's a hedge, Lucia?
A hedge it's like lots of sticks and leaves put together to make like a wall.
Yeah, it's a bush that grows and you can cut it and shape it, isn't it? It grows so close together it's hard to get through it. Yeah, so Claire Rayler lives in Brisbane and she is a registered nurse and recently ventured into working with children with disabilities. And she's always been interested in writing, and so this is the book she wrote. Claire, we loved reading your book today. Thank you for joining us on Carmen's Australian Storytime in this beautiful location. We're in the rainforest part of Fitzroy Island today, and Lucy doesn't want to do the 45-minute trek into the jungle. Maybe we'll do it later.
No.
All right, what are you going to say?
Don't forget to slap the like button and subscribe now. Click the notifications button to hear more Carmen's Australian Storytime.
I love that
Bye.
you guys do that. Bye.